Welcome to NWTC's DMT Newscast, your source for all news from local to international. Your hosts for today's show are Leah Beyer
and Tyler McClure. In international news, India has won the T20 Cricket World Cup for the third time, setting a record. They won the match with a score of 255-5 in the final. They played against New Zealand, who were aiming for their first T20 World Cup victory. Suryakumar Yadav joined the likes of MS Dhoni and Rohit Sharma as Indian captains to lift the T20 World Cup. With this win, India becomes the first country to successfully defend its title and the first team to claim the trophy on home soil. India and Sri Lanka co-hosted this 2026 edition.
In today's national news, there's a new way to celebrate America's 250th birthday. This year, the 1783 Treaty of Paris, which ended the Revolutionary War, and the 1774 Articles of Association, which convinced colonists to boycott British goods, are going on tour. The documents are rarely moved from their resting place at the National Archives, where they are under close watch. These documents, signed by George Washington, John Adams, and other American revolutionary leaders, will be making their way across the country and put on display for free at local museums. Quote, "It's tangible history, and tangible history inspires," said Jim Byron, senior advisor to the acting archivist of the United States. Quote, "These documents have not traveled, and they've certainly not traveled collectively ever. They are here in vaults." This showcase is part of several special events organized to celebrate 250 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
In statewide news, Amtrak is considering adding a passenger train to Madison, which could start as early as 2030. Plans to begin a Madison rail service have been in the works for years, but were restarted in 2021 as a result of the bipartisan infrastructure law, which allocated $102 billion in federal funding for all rail lines across the country. The new service would be an extension of the existing Chicago to Milwaukee Hawaii service and include stops in Pewaukee and Watertown. It could be 2030 or the year following, said Magliari. Quote, "But it's too soon to tell because we've not reached a point where we can estimate what the federal funding could be or what railroad improvements could be needed."
In local news, right here in Green Bay, Katie Samuelson, the CEO of Beaming Equine Assisted Services, has been named WFRV's 2026 Remarkable Woman of the Year. Based in the town of Vinland, Beaming Equine Assisted Services provides therapeutic riding experiences for individuals with disabilities. The nonprofit serves a diverse range of clients, including children with autism, teenagers facing emotional challenges, and seniors with Alzheimer's disease. Participants in the program currently range in age from 4 to 92. The organization has added several specialized programs to meet community needs, including trauma support for individuals impacted by cancer and suicide. Other initiatives include women's empowerment events and programs designed for veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. Samuelson said she views her work as more than a career. Quote, "I'm honored to have this position," she says. "To me, this is not a job. It's who I am."
And now for this week's Facebook find, we have this John Pork Circle chain pendant with wings. With supposedly 10-carat natural diamonds mined from the Diavik diamond mine in the Canadian Arctic, which seems like a steal for only $500. It could be worth picking up. Maybe it's time to pick up some jewelry and get blinged out in the John Pork fashion.
Wow, I definitely need one of those. I think it would really improve my style, and it would really up my...
It would up the production on all of our news segments.
Yes, absolutely. With that, this concludes this week's showing of the Big News. I'm Leah Beyer.
And I'm Tyler McClure.
And thank you for tuning in for Big News. Good night.